We're living in a dangerous time right now for all my game playing people, because the signs we used to previously look out for to be able to tell someone likes us are no longer valid. You go on YouTube and you type in how to tell if someone likes you. First tip, second tip will always say things along the lines of, look how fast they respond to your text messages. I respond quicker to people who I do not like than people I do like, and so do most other people, because people are catching on. People are learning game. It's becoming common knowledge to not be too needy with someone you like. So how do we therefore tell if someone likes us? The answer is we have to start looking for subtleties in their behavior, because when people who don't know that much about game and that much about how attraction works, they will change big parts of their behavior, but they always ignore the subtle signs, because that's harder. Not only is that harder to study, but it's harder to control as well at the same time. The first subtle sign to look out for that a guy likes you is how he reacts to your silence, okay? If there's a girl I'm talking to that I don't like, okay, and I send her a text message and she takes, I don't know, a day or two to respond, bro, more times I don't even recognize it. I'm just there, I'm doing my thing, okay, I'm getting about my daily routine. I don't notice that it's taken her 2 days to respond. Maybe sometimes it clocks into my head, oh yeah, XYZ hasn't responded, but I don't care, right? And therefore when she reaches back out to me and responds to my message, I'm cool with it. I'm just texting back, I'm just cool. However, if a guy likes a girl, one of three things will happen, okay? When she goes silent on him, his reaction will either be to double text her, and this is a very positive sign. While she is silent on him, he will message her again, and he will reach out to her again because he's desperate to hear from her. He doesn't want to wait for her to respond, so he reaches out again. That's the best sign. The second thing he would do is there will be a subtle vibe change with his response, okay? You guys are very good at picking this up. He will seem a bit colder than he normally is, okay? Something will seem slightly off with his way of texting you because you took so long to respond to him, because you went silent on him. He's upset by it, okay? Bless him, it's cute, all right? He's got a bit emotional, okay? He liked you, pushed him away a little bit, he felt a bit neglected, so he's hurt, all right? So you need to bring him in like a little child, give him a little hug, make him feel okay, all right? And the third thing is he plain out ignores you. This is guys with big egos, right? You go silent on a guy with a big ego, he's probably going to ignore you when you respond to him. And some girls do this too, okay? You big ego people, I see you. You're just going to ignore people if they go silent on you, right? But in any scenario, you only do one of these three things if you like someone. The next sign to look out for is how he responds to your disqualification, okay? Now, what is a disqualification? A disqualification is anything you say that essentially insinuates that you guys wouldn't be good together, insinuates that you are not attracted to him, insinuates that you are not interested in him. And insinuates is very important here, because I don't want you to outright say you don't like him. I don't want you to outright say that you're not attracted to him, because it's just lying, right? So you insinuate it, and you can say something along the lines of, me and you would make a really good couple, but there's just something about you. I don't know exactly what it is. There's just something about you that makes me think it wouldn't work out, okay? And see how he responds to that, because that is a disqualification. That is you disqualifying him on a non-platonic premise. So see how he reacts to it. If he reacts to it by qualifying himself and therefore saying, hey, what do you mean by that? Or explain more, okay? Or tries to find out more, or tries to defend himself by saying, I'd be a great boyfriend. What are you talking about? Look at me. This is him qualifying himself. When a person is qualifying themselves to you, qualifying is showing off, saying things to show that you have parallel interests, saying things to show that you guys would make a good couple. Anything along these lines is a guy qualifying themselves, and guys always qualify themselves, man, always, around a girl they like. Oh, look at the car I drive, look at my watch, I have this job, you know, I hang out with these people, I've gone on this holiday, I've spoken to these people. Like, guys who like a girl will always be qualifying themselves, okay? So it's very easy to pick it up, okay? So disqualify him and see how he reacts. If his reaction to your disqualification is to qualify himself, it's a very high sign that he likes you. The bad reactions to a disqualification, signs that he might not like you, is that he either ignores it or he amplifies your disqualification, okay? What I mean by that is if you say, yeah, I just, you know, I sometimes I think me and you would be really good together, but there's just something about you. If he says, yeah, I don't think we'd be good together either, you know, that's him amplifying your disqualification, not a good sign. Or if he ignores it, if he just changes the subject, not a good sign. Guys who know game would do these two things, okay, but not many people know this stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. 95% of people won't know it. The third subtle sign a guy likes you is things will flow. Things will flow. There won't be many obstacles, okay? If a guy likes you and you say, hey, can we speak tonight on the phone? Sure. Can we watch a movie tonight? Sure. Can we meet up next weekend? Sure. Right? You will notice there is less obstacles in the path of you guys doing things, in the path of you guys escalating. If you guys have a plan to maybe go somewhere on the weekend, you'll never hear like, my family are going to be there, so I don't know what to do. Maybe we'll do it another time. You won't hear things like this. Things like this will be happening, but you won't find out about it because when a guy likes you, he will work his way around those things, right? My man will be in the background planning out things. Okay, my family are coming around at this time. She needs to come around at this time, so I'll bring her here for these hours and then bring her here. I did have a plan with this friend, but that's off the books. It's all cancelled. Listen, he will cancel things. He will meander things around. He will work his schedule around you. You won't know about this, right? But the way you will be able to tell is subtly, everything just flows. Okay, you won't hear many obstacles. You won't encounter many obstacles because he will be the one moving obstacles out of the way if he likes you. A lot of obstacles is a bad sign. Therefore, if there is a lack of obstacles, he's doing some work in the background, then he probably likes you, okay? So these are 3 subtle signs that a guy likes you. Thank you.